What's going on, guys? Unknown Player here, and today I've got for you guys another loot roundup where we go over all my best loot drops recently, mainly weapons, going through the rolls and seeing what's good or not. So in this video we've got quite a lot of really cool weapons to look at, especially a few things I've been chasing for quite a while, so definitely some awesome weapons for sure. I'm going to be showing drops from Crucible and Vanguard packages, Archon's Forge as well, some guns I got after Crucible matches, faction packages and Shaxx weekly bounties as well. So let's begin with Archon's Forge. Something really cool that I finally got is the but not forgotten sniper. I managed to get my first one to drop from me the other day in Archon's Forge, of course, which is the only place to obtain this thing. So if you look at my Risevine record book, you'll see I've completed 239 Archon's Forge encounters. That's right, it took me 239 completions to get my very first but not forgotten sniper, which is pretty extreme on the bad RNG scale. I think I've gotten 3 Saladin's Vigils so far, which is the other Archon's Forge gun, the fusion rifle, of course. I'm curious to see if I'm actually on the unlucky side, so comment down below how many Archon's Forge completions have you had and how many weapons has it given you in that time frame. But I'm pretty sure I'm on the unlucky side, but at least they made up for it by giving me a very good roll on this sniper. Pretty much a god roll in my opinion for Crucible. I got small bore, reinforced barrel, speed reload, snapshot, hidden hand, and also life support. So the main things there obviously being snapshot and hidden hand. Really happy with this thing. Pretty much exactly what I would want in a PvP sniper, although I probably wouldn't use it as my main one because I've got the LDR, of course. This is basically a perfect roll for this gun, so really awesome to see this gun finally drop for me. Now, moving into the Vanguard packages, another really awesome weapon. This is the Angel's Advocate Scout Rifle. This came with Outlaw, Take a Knee, Perfect Balance, armor-piercing rounds, and Firefly. So essentially, this is another Fatebringer Scout Rifle, which is so awesome, definitely my favorite kind of weapon to get. You guys saw I got almost the exact same roll on a Crucible Scout Rifle, which is the fastest rate of fire scout, but this one is actually the very rare Mida rate of fire, so it's basically a Fatebringer Mida. Absolutely cannot wait to use this thing in Crucible. It's probably a lot of fun, so really happy about this weapon. So moving on, we got the X Asterisk Fusion Rifle. This one came with Battle Runner, Replenish, Brace Frame, Snapshot, and Hidden Hand. It seems like a pretty good roll, but not sure if this weapon has good stats. Probably not as good as the Vigil, to be honest, but it looks okay. We then got the Parthian Shot Pulse Rifle. This one came with Rodeo, Life Support, Perfect Balance, Appended Mag, and Head Seeker. Again, it looks like a solid roll, but this archetype isn't very good. It's definitely not as good as the Clever Dragon or the Hawksaw, so probably getting dismantled. So moving into the Crucible side of things, we've got the Crucible Weekly Bounty. This one dropped me another Hexcaster, so this one came with Outlaw, Hand Loaded, Injection Mold, Reinforced Barrel, and Life Support. I've got like 6 of these things in my vault just sitting there as infusion fuel. Not sure why I get so many of them, but probably not a weapon I'll ever use. Now from a Crucible game, I picked up the AMR Sniper. This one came with Life Support, Skip Rounds, Rifle Barrel, Perfect Balance, and also Hidden Hand. Unfortunately, it's got no low zoom scope, so it's only got mid-range ones, so it's probably getting dismantled as well, seeing as I can't really use it with a low zoom scope. Now from the Crucible packages, the first one dropped me something really cool once again. This is a longbow. This drop is short gaze, life support, quick draw, rifle barrel, small bore, and outlaw. So this is without a doubt my best longbow so far. Really happy with this thing as well. The main perks, of course, being short gaze and quick draw, and also outlaw, which I really like, for fast reloads on every headshot. So this is an amazing roll. I kind of feel like I've completed the snipers category. I've got an amazing LDR, a really good 1000 yard. I've got a but not forgotten, which I just got, an event horizon if I need to take down supers, and now I've got a really good longbow. So it took like half a year, but eventually got there. But so far I've got a really good set of snipers. Definitely happy with these things. Now from the next package, I got a Saturnine Rapier. This one came with a hot swap, explosive rounds, a feather mag, a small bore, and grenadier. Not really a weapon I use all that much. I think it's a pretty kind of average scout rifle, so nothing too much to say about that one. And the next Crucible package dropped me a Zombie Apocalypse. This one came with Danger Close, Speed Reload, Brace Frame, Small Bore, and Crowd Control. Again, not really a weapon I'd use all that much. I think in terms of machine guns, pretty much everything is outclassed by the raid machine gun. That's basically the best thing you can use in PvE. And in terms of PvP, the best thing is basically the Silver Dread, which is the Iron Banner machine gun. So nothing can really come close to those. So next up, we got a random Cryptarch Engram, which I normally buy when I'm full on legendary marks. So this thing dropped me the next big thing, a shotgun with Last Resort, Hot Swap, Single Point Sling, Perfect Balance, and also Oiled Frame. I think I'm going to stop buying these engrams when I'm full on marks, because I'm pretty happy with my LDR, so I really doubt I'll ever get a really good 1000 yard from these. And the odds of even getting one from these are a lot lower with all the other Risevine weapons that are added into the special engram pool. So probably going to stop buying these, but there you go, that is something I got from a Cryptarch special weapon engram. So next up, we got the faction packages, firstly being Future War Cult. Now these dropped me some really good stuff. We've got the Waltz Pulse Rifle, which came with extended mags, quick draw, hammer forge, outlaw, and rangefinder. If you don't know, this is actually the grasp or clever dragon alternative. Same rate of fire, it definitely needs a lot of stability, so I don't think this roll is particularly great. But if you missed out on the clever dragons during Iron Banner and you can't get a grasp, this is actually your best alternative. So pretty decent weapon right there. So next up we got a whale hand cannon. This one came with armor piercing rounds, hipfire, small bore, hot swap and hidden hand. Seems like an okay roll, nothing too special. I've heard quite a lot of good things about this hand cannon in particular. Apparently it's really easy to get a Fatebringer roll, but it's only got 7 in the magazine, so not sure if it's a great weapon. Probably need extended mags, but even then it's not going to bump it by too much, but it seems like an okay weapon. Moving on to the Dead Orbit packages, got the Unto Dust 00 rocket launcher. This one came with Field Scout, lightweight, heavy payload, spray and play, and cluster bombs. Nothing too special. It seems like a very weak rocket launcher as it stands in terms of its blast radius and also velocity. The next one dropped me a last ditch shotgun. This one came with flared magwell, hipfire, small bore, close and or personal, and final round. Again, nothing too great. It is a really good shotgun, but this one needs a lot more range. It's pretty much got none of those. And the final one gave me a bitter edge sniper rifle. This is actually the highest aim assist sniper in the game, and this one came with a short gaze 10 scope, high caliber rounds, snapshot, small bore, life support, and hidden hands. That's basically a god roll right there. Not sure if I'll keep it around because I don't really need a sniper like this, and like I've already said, I've got loads of good ones. This is a very good roll as it stands. I'm pretty sure it's one of the highest or the highest legendary sniper in terms of its aim assist, but also having short gaze 10 and snapshot and also hidden hand makes it really, really good. It's going to make the aim assist through the roof. So there you have it. Those are all the highlights and best loot drops I've gotten recently. Some really awesome weapons there in general, especially the sniper rifles. Comment down below some cool stuff you've gotten recently, any god rolls or nice weapons. Always love reading your comments. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating would be much appreciated as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one.